Second State of Origin is on this Sunday night, and Queensland have just announced their side. They have made no changes. Now, Will, is that because they've got no one to pick, or is that because they are loyal?
I think they've got no one to pick, to be honest. I don't think, they picked Glasby in the squad, which I think he'll tighten the ruck up a little bit. But gone are the days where the Nate Miles and Sam Fridays and Matt Scotts and all these Petro Sievers and all these beasts were available. You know what I mean? When I was sort of coming up, they were just had the pick of everything, and Dallas Johnson and all these sort of guys. So anyone dropped out, someone else would come in, take their spot, wear that jersey, wear it like an animal, turn into a whole different person. I just think it's a lack of depth at the moment. I've probably given them about 2 years before, obviously, some new kids sort of pop out of the ground and they get some gun forwards. But I just think they haven't got the depth. They've got the depth in the back line, but not in the forwards.
It does seem a little bit like a changing of the guard, doesn't it? I mean, New South Wales now is suddenly, they pick a 20-man squad and all of those blokes could play, whereas Queensland seem to be scratching a bit.
Yeah, but I think the problem is we spoke about this after Origin won last year and thought we were home and hosed, and then the Queensland.
I think the difference is, like, I was confident that we're going to win last year as well. Like, everyone started talking them up, but you got to realise Cameron Smith was still there, Cooper Cronk was still there, JT was still there, Darius Boyd was still there. 150 games of Origin have gone missing. So when you run out and you're actually facing Queensland now, you're not facing Cameron Smith, you're not facing JT, so it's a mental thing with young kids going, you know what? They're not there now.
Yeah.
So you got guys like Tedesco and Latrell Mitchell, James Roberts. They don't care. They're young, they're confident, and they're just gonna go as hard. I reckon they'll go harder this week, obviously because it's the end. You can end it now. Who gives a shit about game 3? End it now. We don't want to go to a game 3 up there. It's going to suck because they'll probably, like last year, get us again.
Well, they've now got 11 players that have never lost to Queensland.
Yeah.
Because if they had 11 debutants and they've won a game, they've got no fear factor for Queensland because they've played a game and they've won.
That's the thing. The fear factor is gone. The fear factor is GI. And he was an absolute fucking beast when he played game 1. But, like, if you put Billy Slater in that team, I think it's a whole different game down in Melbourne.
Do you reckon he plays?
But I think Billy plays this week.
You think he plays?
But he's a selfless player, as I said last time. If he's not fit, they've got to give Ponga a run. They've got to give him...
The speed that Billy covers the kick and never finds grass with him, and then, they're back on the front foot.
Talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's like a little general at the back.
I've never played, but, they reckon he's the best defensive fullback in the game about filling holes. So, Cleary's got to kick well, but I think Campbell-Gillard, Willie, like, how big a loss is that?
It's a big loss because he's just hit the scene and I reckon he's been New South Wales and Australia's probably best front rower.
Really?
So he's been playing really well. It was just unlucky. Head clash of Hargraves' heads like a fucking coconut. It's just ridiculous. And bang, just smashed his whole jaw. I feel so sorry for him because it's going to cost his whole Origin series. You know what I mean? He's going to have to go back, come back into clubland in about probably 6 weeks if it's that bad. But I don't think it's going to be a massive loss. I think you put Vaughan into the starting side, or you put Tarek Sims. If Tarek Sims doesn't get picked this week, there's something wrong. Someone hates him.
Well, he's been
the best forward in the comp all year, and he still can't get in. So he can play on the edge, he can play in the middle, he can play 80 minutes. He's fit as fuck. He's an animal.
How tough is he?
And he's tough as hell. He's got a great body, Tarek. But he's an animal.
Yeah.
You can't not ignore him. You can't ignore him for too long. He's about 27, 28. Probably should have debuted for Origin until he had these horrific injuries. It cost him about 2 or 3 years off his career. Now he's back and he has to be picked in the game.
Well, I reckon Ryan James slots straight in.
That's bullshit. I don't agree. I said they're going, oh, Ryan James played. He's got 2 man of the matches in the last couple of weeks. He's played for the fucking Titans, and he's the biggest bloke. And he's playing in a pack where he should be the best player.
Yeah.
He's the captain of the side and he's a front rower. But nothing against James. He's a good kid. But I just don't think he deserves a New South Wales jersey straight away over Tarek Sims because the form's on the board. Ryan James played all right. Bulldogs played him into the fucking squad because they played disgraceful on the weekend. But I don't think he deserves a spot in the 17. Put him as 18th man.
If Sims comes in on the bench then, do you put Frizzell in the middle? Is that what you...
No, I just start Vaughan.
And then off the bench...
And just put Tarek on the bench.
Okay.
I don't think you can just start Ryan James straight in the middle because he's been playing the back row. You know what I mean? He's not a genuine front rower. You pick Vaughan, who's a genuine front rower, has been playing really well for the last couple of years. You pick him and you just start him. Put Tariq on the bench, you lose nothing. You lose nothing. You know what I mean? Clemmer was an absolute freaking beast in game one. Take it off him, get on the back of his, go forward, game over.
Is that where the game will be won? Like if they can get Cook fast ball and they can get a roll?
The thing about Queensland, which the game will change. They do their homework. They'll wrestle a lot better, which wrestling just sucks the whole time, ruin the game. But like our forwards found their front all the time, and it only took a matter of time before Cook ran. You know, like he didn't run for 15 minutes, and then boom, straight through Maloney, Tedesco, and then try. So he picks his moments real good, and he's quick as hell. So he'll pass, but it only takes a matter of time. If you dominate the ruck for so long and you keep finding your front, the middles just get fatigue, and then bang, one guy is left on the ground. Cook runs, everyone's pushing up with the ball, and that's the sort of play that New South Wales play now, because Brad Fittler, he used to love playing that way, nice, flat, fast, and like Joe, it's Andrew John's blueprint all over it.
Isn't it funny, Tom, how in the Union, like the Reds versus the Waratahs never really has had that same level of interest or whatever it is that it must have, when you were playing, obviously it probably felt different, but it's funny how it's never really got that same level.
Well, I think we just spoke about earlier about, playing, each team twice, so home and away, the local derbies. The local derbies used to be one-off occasion, and you used to get so up for it.
Yeah.
And, the older guys like Lottie and Wendell used to rev us right up for it, and it was a massive occasion. But now it's a little bit less meaningful because you're playing them so often, and ultimately, mate, you get sore and the referee gets involved. But yeah, the state of origin is unbelievable. Like, it's such an interest, and so many rugby players love watching it.
The product is ridiculous in the way that it's been since 1980. We hold our hat on Origin. It's probably the only major sport that interstate is our biggest game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the Wallabies versus in the Bledisloe on the World Cup for soccer at the moment. That's their biggest thing. Our biggest thing is this, and a grand final. That's it. So that's why it's held in such high esteem. It's the pinnacle of our game.
How do you think the Sunday game will go versus being on a Wednesday?
Well, they've been talking about it for ages. Oh, we want it standalone. I was like, just push something back a week and have it on the long weekend so people that can actually travel down from Brisbane, from Melbourne, from wherever you are. Make a weekend of it. People got to work on Monday. I don't. But
You don't.
so I'll be at the game, but I mean, it's I don't know. They're going to try it, but I think they should have done it on the long weekend. It was only last week, so I just think the timing's probably stupid and wrong. But people will turn up. There'll be 80,000 there. It'll be a good crowd, and I think hopefully get the job done. I don't like the Sunday.
Are they committed to it, or as if this fails, then they'll? I mean,
they're not committed to it. They're not committed to it. The ratings, I'm not sure what time they play. The ratings will be fine. Everyone wants to watch this. Everyone wants to watch New South Wales win and make sure we sweep them or get it done now. That's it. Like we don't want to go to Queensland for Game 3 because playing up there is ridiculous. And these kids, the 11 debutants, haven't played at Suncorp. You haven't played Origin until you play at Suncorp. And that's it. It's a different beast. They could go in there and shit themselves because you're talking about 50,000 crazy Queenslanders just going fucking crazy and actually hate your guts. They really, really hate you.
They actually did hate you too.
They hate me.
They still hate you now.
They threw rum and coke on me. I hate fucking rum.
You probably tried to drink it.
I tried to. I was like, is that bourbon? It wasn't. Rum! Oh my God! We got beat by 30, so they rubbed it right in.
Yeah.
Do they win?
Do they win?
Did New South Wales win?
Oh, I think Kalen Ponga is a massive in for Queensland. I think what he did to Will Chambers on the right edge there or his left yesterday was quite scary.
He's one of the best defensive centres
in the world. Yeah,
in the game, in the world. And I hope they don't pick him. Because he's such a freak, and I just don't understand why these guys are going, oh, let's hold him back. Let's hold him back. No, like 10 years ago, hold him back because people would actually try and beat the shit out of him, head slam him, fight him. Shoulder charge, all these sort of cheap shots. There's no cheap shots in the game anymore. It's so sanitised, the game. You can play. No one's going to beat him up. It's a different game.
Some of the key metrics I saw in attacking stats in the whole NRL he leads, like line breaks.
Everything.
Yeah.
Line break assists.
Line breaks assists.
He's nearly leading the Dally M's.
Yeah.
I mean, like, why wouldn't you pick him if he's good enough, he's big enough, he's strong enough? Just because of his age, well, who cares? He can handle the situation. Pick him. I want to see him get picked because he's been the best player. I don't want to see him get picked because he's a fucking Queenslander.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. And he's liable to turn the game on his head.
Is he that good?
Yeah, he's that good.
And do they win, New South Wales?
New South Wales wins. I reckon we sweep them.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.